Hi, I'm Zyvon. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Factorio. Right there at the end of the last episode, I did a pretty much ad hoc solution just to get these repair packs going into the logistics network. What I want to do instead is show a solution that I have with using the logistics network for most of the work. I just want to check our power real quick. Yeah, our power's fine. So what I will do, actually I need 4 of those total, so let's go ahead and start building what we need. 3 of those, and then it needs a... I can't show this yet, I forgot, sorry, I'm still waiting for logistics systems to complete, but I can get some of this stuff going. It'll have 2 passive provider chests, I need 2 requester chests, basically. And then a handful of these inserters. Let's do 4, and could I just steal? Yeah, I'll just steal them from here. So that gives me how many? I need at least 4 and 4. Oh, 12 and 4, plenty. Attacks continue. We don't have robots protecting the south walls just yet. Actually, before I run down there, oops, let me move some more batteries over, and then I'll run down there. Oh, only 12 batteries. We're not making enough batteries. There's my box. And we're not making enough batteries because we're not processing enough oil. Right. So I'm going to build this robo port real quick and see if I can... Ooh, that's going to be a lot. That won't connect there because I'd have to put one there. Well, maybe. Let's see what happens once it builds. I like for it to connect, that way they share the resources and I don't make an isolated one, but I don't want to put 2 online right now. Slowly it builds. I think these have given up. Nope, they're still scanning. Wow. They have a heck of a range. But they've given us a lot of good information. Oh! Hurrah, hurrah! Okay. Yeah, give me logistics slots, please. And let's... Yes. Okay. Let's build this roboport down here. Oh, get off the track. If I build it there, it does triangle those in, and it reaches the walls down here. Awesome. That's pretty much a done deal. Just get this tree out of the way. And just making sure. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't get that far one, but that's okay. Okay. It needs power. And here comes... they move so slow right now. We'll get them faster soon, but they're going to come down and repair all these walls. Very cool. Very, very cool. Alright, back up top. Put some more batteries in. Oh. All of 4. Well, you know, every little bit helps, right? So, I was going to show you 2 requesters. And there's room over here. What are we all complaining about? Oh, missing... We don't have enough construction robots or anything, but they'll cycle back around. I don't have enough for every robot to fly into one right away, but as they get back and recharge, they'll pick up another repair pack and head back out. Because if it was trying to construct something that was missing, like, you know, it was trying to rebuild a broken wall or a broken unit, it would say what that piece was that was missing, like, you know, missing inserters and belt and etc. etc. Anyway, so a nice little way to use the logistics system is basically making this square, and it involves, I guess it's more of a cross, but it's square-ish, because what you do is, well, you can do it, you can put your requester chest anywhere, but it's easier to put the requester chest one in the center, and it can feed all of these, and they can all be doing different recipes. It won't matter. And so, oops, keep hitting the wrong button. So, you know, fast inserters like that, and then either here and here or here and there, it really doesn't matter. This will rotate as long as you keep it symmetrical. I'll show you the power of why symmetrical is very useful here. Okay, let's speed up. No, that's cargo size. Let's speed them up a little bit. Yeah. So the reason I use the smart inserters on the output, you can put it on the input if you want, but on the output, you can filter, say, you know, if I'm making, let's say we're going to make some green. Yeah, we're going to do this as green. You know, I tell it, okay, filter as long as we have less than, you know, 1,000 units in the network. And you can, once you have that set, you can actually copy it too. Same way, control or shift right click, shift left click to paste. Oh, I did the wrong thing though. Copy, paste. Less than 1,000. So what'll happen is once we get 1,000 in the network, it'll stop producing. So, you know, we're not just producing until the end of time. And then here, so, you know, we need copper and iron plates. We tell this requester chest, all right, get me, you know, 50 is a good number, I think. I like to have 4 times on hand what the, you know, the full recipe is going to take. So, you know, each one takes 1, but it's so fast. So, and we got it, and we're going to feed 2 of them. But we also need it to bring in coil. Of course, nothing's happening right now because I don't think those are actually in our network anywhere. But we can make it in our network. We can have this making copper coil. And then it'll just basically, for us, it'll pick it up here and put it here. I need to give it power. But same thing here. But what I want to do is I actually, do I have the, hitting the wrong buttons. Do I have the power? Yes, I do have the power of making a blueprint. So actually I want to clear all of this. I think this is the easiest way to, I don't want, because if you make a blueprint with a recipe already assigned to the factory, it will maintain that that recipe. And I want this to be a blank. So now I make a blueprint. Just drag. Oh, I forgot something. Let's go ahead and put the power in here. Because that way it'll hook up to a network. Do I want to use big boys on the corner, and that way it's easier for it to connect? I think this way will work too. Yeah, I think that'll work just fine. I mean, that does cover everybody, and then it'll sink in. Okay, so now we do the blueprint. And you really can't name them like typing a name, but you can put up to 4 different icons that'll show up in the blueprint. And this will be just fine for me now. So if I don't like it, cancel it, try again, or create the blueprint. See, now we have, and you can put these on top of each other. And that's the idea of this being symmetrical. That's the power of this. Of course, you can rotate it. And you can actually put this on top of it if you don't want to, for whatever reason. Or you can squeeze them in like this and just build them. This way I'm doing it, I end up building them on diagonals. There is another option that I've seen. I like this one because it puts down 4, but I've also seen this where you just do a base level. Let me clear all this real quick. You just do this. You just do a 2 with your passive provider and your requester here. Same deal from the requester. We do fast, and then on this one we do the filters and power pole in the middle. And this one works too, because then you can just run them down a line. I don't want to clear that blueprint. You can clear blueprints by clicking right, as long as you have I think it needs a advanced circuit or a green circuit to clear it. But I don't want to clear that one. I want to make another one. They do take up inventory space, but you see, this one works too. And actually, that's fine. They'll be the same icon, but when they're in your inventory, you can hover over it and it shows you what it's building. So the idea here would be, you know, just build them like this. Boom, 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 or this way. So I've toyed with both. I have different reasons to like both of them. I don't know. This one is more of a requester chest 1 to 2, whereas the other way it's a 1 to 4. But I don't know if that actually makes a difference or not. This definitely is a tighter footprint, so maybe this is the better way to go. So let me show you one more thing that's really cool about these blueprints, and I want to make sure to give the storage network, or the logistics network, at least one storage chest, because otherwise this won't work. I might have one already somewhere, but I'm not 100% certain. For convenience sake, I like putting them next to the robo ports, because that's where they, you know, that's where they're going to charge anyway, so they can drop their stuff off. And so we make a deconstructor planner, and we only need one of these. And if you drag, the construction robots are going to come and dismantle all that for me. So I don't have to. It's nicer once they're faster, but I don't have to right click and all that stuff. And they'll take it and put it into storage. So now when I use my, let's not use that blueprint. Let's use this one. Nope, that is that one. This one. So now if I do this, and let's see, I was going to make some more green circuits. I don't know if it makes a difference where I'm building this right now. Let's just... No, I don't want to tuck it too close to the oil because I'm about to have to do some work on the oil. Let's just tuck it in here. Now, as long as they have everything in storage, they'll come and build it. Wonderful! So, if I had some machines building these and putting them into the logistics network and so on and so forth, that would really be cool. And that's something I kind of want to do. So let's make, like I said, I want to do green circuits. The only way to do the green circuits here is I got to get iron plates from somewhere, but I'll just peel off one of the lines and put it into a circuit, you know, start putting it in a box. Perhaps right there. So it needs iron plates. Just 50 sounds like good. And it needs copper coil. Oops. Copper cable coil. But I'm going to have you make it. So that means I need copper plates here. Well, we'll just put it at 100. So these are my feeders, and these are my outputs, and I only want you to make greens as long as there's, you know, less than 1,000. And same with you. I don't want you going bonkers on copper coil. Let's just leave you at, you make it really fast, so let's just leave it at 200. Now, if pretending that I'm a robot, you come along and, oh, I don't have enough cable or copper anyway. We don't have enough copper in the system. That's what's bad. So now this has to be over here to get up here. But what'll happen... Oh, there they come. They're just slow. Right here, he'll just come and move them over. Move them over. So it is kind of nice to put these next to a roboport. At least it keeps their traveling down. But they'll just keep moving these back and forth. And they'll stay down here working until they start running low on energy, and then they'll go for a charge. In previous versions of this game, if these guys ran out of electricity, they would crash and die. But see, now they are recognizing that we're low, so they go and get a charge. And then, I guess, what happened? Oh, this thing stopped producing because it ran out of... Well, that's not... Oh, it stopped producing because it ran out of copper. Okay. So there's no work for these guys to do, so they go home. Pretty cool. These things make... This pretty much... This logistics network, in my opinion, starts the second half of the game. Because now you're not so stressed... I don't have to be so stressed out about all these belts and I guess I could if I wanted to. As I build the robot network up, I could start dismantling this and not using the belts, but I find that's a waste of time. And although I guess aesthetically it would be a challenge, but you know, it kind of the old adage, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And right now this is all kind of working, so I'm going to leave it alone. So that is my little thing about blueprints. Of course, now if well, I'll just show you. If I tell it to do this now, they don't have these things in the network. So you have the ghost of the build, and down here it's complaining. I don't have these things. I can't do what you're asking me to do. If you want to cancel this, you just right click on the ghosts and they go away. And that way this network will stop complaining to you. Also, I believe they'll stay for up to 5 minutes, and then after 5 minutes they... why are there batteries here? Oh, because it was building these things. After 5 minutes, they'll disappear on their own if they haven't been built. Oh, it would make more if it had green circuits. See, the neat thing here would be if I had an abundance of green circuits here, I could turn this into a requester chest and pull green circuits. But we need now, our immediate is oil and copper. Oil is not, well, they're both vital, but copper is the most vital, because when we run out of copper, we stop producing everything, and it's not going to be too much longer. We're going to need some new ore spots too. I believe it's getting close to the time for combat. I mean, they've been attacking me, but I'm going to have to take the fight to them to secure resources. I guess I can go here because there's not a... Oh, that's easy. That is an easy... There's not a base nearby. This is a lot of copper, but I've got to take care of these bases, and let's just go... Well, it's nighttime. It's never really good to go looking at nighttime because I can't see very well. So let's wait until daytime to go. I want to see what that base looks like. If there's a lot of worms, which are kind of like their version of turrets, then it's a little bit more... It's a little too challenging for me to be able to take in my current state. Speaking of my current state, I've never bothered to upgrade my armor or anything. So I'm going to do that. Also, I need to take a break here. When we come back, we'll probably start seizing new land because we need copper. Without copper, we're just going to... Well, the aliens or the natives will eventually overrun us. So anyway, I'm going to take a break here. I thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you're aware when new content hits the I get new content online. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, thanks again and take care.